Sunday, everybody. Time to start banishing some more. We're just going to banish all week. I was originally going to start Witcher this week, but I decided I want to try to crush through the Banisher game as fast as we can. Because basically, after Banisher, everything I'm focusing on for a little bit is going to be on the PC. Gives my wife a chance to freely play on the PS5 a couple of games that she's been meaning to play. That's, I think, the current plan on the docket. Get through Banishers, and fully focus on all those games we have to play on PC. Everybody's had a good weekend. We're gonna chill back in to the week as it is. This is the week where a lot of folks are going back to work. So I hope those folks who are unlike me, who I started my week at work on Thursday, Friday, hoping everybody is ready to get back into the flow of things. So with that said, be rambling. We have about a minute until ads are done. I kind of set up a thing on the Discord. I did set up a thing. If you look in the schedule channel, I've updated the backlog to include some of the challenges I plan on completing this year, the games that were made before 2025 that I'm planning on playing this year, and games this year that I have in hand to play. Obviously, that list is none because January has just started and no games have really come out, short of like maybe Donkey Kong Country Returns HD or whatever. So, but I have a number of challenges I want to get through. Most of them Souls-likes. Specifically, I want to get my Elden Ring No Death run. There's the Elden Ring randomizer No Death race that I want to participate in again. And of course, there's my platinums for Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, but I also want to get Sekiro and Lies of P platinumed as well. That way, my platinum list is absolutely the most hilarious thing that anybody's ever seen. Because I have platinumed Astropod as well. So I want them to come to my list of platinum games and see a bunch of Souls-likes and Astropod. Rest, be rested. Parents, Ruben, Providence.
Is it just me or?
I felt it too.
Okay. I think we're still in the void. Void land. Last I checked. Oh my goodness. Double tapped. We actually come up with a surprise with the
Look,
one of them is still awake and could drop in it.
Oozed through the very stone.
The Gibbs' land was barren. They were struggling for money. And of all of them, just this one house fell down.
Maybe it was personal.
Was the Gibbs' house targeted by the ooze?
Obviously. Look around you.
Mr. and Mrs. Gibbs, have you read my paper?
I read it, aye. And then I washed my hands and prayed for grace. You claim to prove that there is no curse. Well...
A witch would say that, wouldn't she?
Wherever people gather to live, disease takes hold, and
It's so nice to have a chair back.
What are you doing?
Like an actual
Your evil
rotating
lies
chair.
shall be destroyed. We know who you are, and you shall be judged. Witch!
They were determined to do for her. She built a case for her rationality, and they tore it apart.
Uh-oh. Whoa! Punch the ghost out of you. Yeah, slice up that ghost nice and good. Yeah. There aren't stairs, that's a shelf. This thing. Ladousa. Let's get our way. We're in.
Mrs. Gibbs, I presume.
What about her? Okay. Ingredients here. I think I saw a box up here. Oh, yeah. So used to certain other games that like fuck around with the camera while I'm doing stuff like. Where we just were? Okay, cool. This way. You go way around? What are you? Be glowing about? Oh.
Maybe not to make you angry.
Oh, that just makes it a faster way to get fire. Way around? Ah, here we go. Okay. Long way
Not a
around.
shadow.
What do they want? Red, something is keeping me from manifesting.
In here? Ah, shite.
Where is the ghost?
There you are.
Here I am.
Fella's awfully pretty. Damn it.
Better.
You're welcome.
Now let's inspect the body.
Get to the body. Ah, here we go. That's why we can't get it. Oh, this shit. Uh-oh.
Expected no less from you, Mrs. Gibbs.
Huh.
Reinforcements!
You got different.
Try this on for size. Not strong enough.
Don't let it crush you.
I think that's good advice anywhere. Don't let it crush you. What? It. Whatever it has to be, happens to be right now. Got him.
Someone didn't want to stay dead.
Most don't want to beat. What the fuck am I doing with the
Clemency
moldy
Gibbs
old book?
blamed the epidemic on a witch. Come from New Eden town with the governor.
That's not what the woman they accused was saying.
The Gibbs were not at home to rational explanations.
Now what? And this?
No, this isn't good.
Huh. That's
See anything?
Either the water table is full of ooze, or there's another source.
Let's search upstream.
good idea. How do we get there? Where we came from. That's right.
You're done.
Get you some. Where's our preachy guy? Not preaching anymore?
Over there.
Elusive little buggers.
I love doing that.
Okay. Here. Oh, hello. Almost forgot my 9 coins. Nice. Bad. No, the Dosa. Ugh.
Don't step in that. I mean it.
Find a way around then.
Wards, you're on your own.
And you will not be judged. Forgive, and you will be forgiven.
Hater, I guess.
Are those echoes we're hearing, or the shadows speaking?
They always appear near the ooze.
So do the whispers.
But which came first? I can manifest now.
Oh, I missed it. Okay.
Red, come see this.
Huh. Yeah, I think. Okay.
The whispers say the same things over and over.
What kind of entity would be so obsessed?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
To deliver you
Stop that spectre before it possesses the corpse. Ready?
You're done.
Up. Out. Go.
Watch out.
You're done.
Nice.
This looks perfectly drinkable.
Famous last words.
Why hasn't the poison spread to the groundwater?
Perhaps it shifts and shapes, like the void. Well, at the very least, it shifts. Looks like the ooze comes from a distinct source.
Came in from over here. Ooh.
I love doing that.
So you said. Across.
A malignant will is placed upon this, just like the one we found earlier.
We should find that ritual Seeker told us about. I've kept her notes about the hut location.
Going the wrong. Am I? That was just over here. Still looking for. Ah, here we go.
This whole country is rotten to the core.
And you're just now reaching this conclusion?
If I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you.
Perhaps if you gave me the space to have one, then we'd both be better off. Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow.
The judge condemned the innocent. The judge is guilty.
Whoever it was, looks like the ooze got him. What do you think, Antea?
You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through. Now join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing?
Have a good night, kiddo. Hey, back to school tomorrow.
This is God's land. How could we let a witch come to our community? Instructing our children, no less.
'Tis no surprise. New Eden brims over with backsliders. The governor, chief amongst them.
Aye, many had to sicken and die for him to act. But the deed is not yet done.
We must fight the Lord's good fight and cast the devil out for good. Many want to try the witch, aye, and many want to see her dead.
What the? That's
Call
a new
on me.
color.
Then get back up.
I had a feeling that was getting up.
This isn't over yet. They never learn, do they?
Yeah, my parries are not going.
Take that to your face. Those things came from the ooze. They're like those oriental shapeshifters we fought in Bremen.
Or Bacche liquefy.
That's a word that's a little
This
dated,
is
but the
something
game is
else.
supposed to be dated.
The
So
ooze reacted to our presence.
that's where it came from.
The Gibbs were so angry. Pure entitled
Hey,
bigotry.
minus 1 minute
Maybe they were
until
affected by
ads.
the ooze. I mean, we've been snapping at each other since we got here. Something's toying with us.
I think they made the ooze. I don't think the ooze made them.
This is it. This is the source. How do we get to it?
You have turned your back from love. Look today when mercy
If you need a rest, this place is as good as any.
Definitely need the at least the. I don't think I can. I game this one. Are you sure you want it? Yes, I have 0 concoctions.
Something tells me this is the condemned well. Do you think you could get that bucket down? The bucket is tainted.
Whatever you have sown, you shall reap. Alone, forlorn, misunderstood, so you shall remain.
I sense the vivid echo of a ghost's memory. A ghost left a fragment of their past here.
Show me.
The devil still breathes through her mouth. We are cursed, and you are stolen.
Clemency, Antipas, please. The woman has been jailed. As per custom, she will face trial and justice will be brought to this community.
Coming from a magic user himself. But can you or your demonologist discernment really be trusted?
How dare you insinuate such blasphemy? I'm a man of faith.
Do what God commands of you. Governor, we ask for safety. If we do not get it, there will be consequences.
Urim and Thummim.
The governor used Urim and Thummim, and that made his flock suspicious.
Divination stones. He must have thrown them down the well when he sealed it. But why now?
He's afraid. The Earth took the Gibbs house. Perhaps he thought he was a target too. The Gibbs had a hand in rigging the witch trial, but he was the one who sealed it.
That echo proves that things were getting out of hand. For his son's safety and his own, Haskell must have feared the suspicious mob.
All deserted you, none supported.
This can't be good.
Bring forward the accused.
Who are you?
If we speak, so you listen?
Let Urim the Faith. You have blood on your hands and weakness in your heart. Guilty!
Swore to vanquish evil. You conspired with witches. Sworn to banish all ghosts. Instead, you embrace one.
The charges. Cowardice, oath-breaking, deception. The verdict. Guilty. The sentence. Pain hereafter.
Oh Lord.
I am no witch hunter. Never was.
Bloody hell. Is that me? That's a cheap trick.
I think this one is mine.
Ask for help if you need it.
What the hell just came out of that shadow?
It's working. Keep at it.
Oh lord.
Bloody hell, that stings.
Right. Orange meat. Can't block.
Wasn't expecting to fight myself today.
Not sure how much more I can take. Hell's balls!
Come on, man. Just fucking kill the guy.
I never wanted this. I hate the very thing I've become. Bloody shadow. Yeah? Well, I rebuke his.
Take that to your face.
Damn you. No, not anymore.
Banishers are guilty of poisoning the body politic. You portray yourselves as saviors sent to deliver us. But with your dark arts, the evil only worsens. You're witches. And witches must
Taya died to help New Eden, and still we fight this curse.
What more do you want from us?
I'm not messing about, am I? Bloody hell, that stings!
So this is what death looks like.
Got to do the whole thing again or two, aren't I?
I am no witch hunter. Never was. Bloody hell. Is that me? That's a cheap trick. What the hell just came out of that shadow?
It's working. Keep at it.
I'm not messing about, am I?
Come on. There we go.
Bloody hell, that stings.
Where's my ghost? Now that I kind of understand the fight. Hey, Lynx, how you doing? How's the new place? Are you moved in yet, or did you move in this weekend? I know you took over the place this weekend. And you had a bit of a wiring project to do. This one's a little bit more trickier.
I never wanted this. I hate the very thing I've become.
Just need to get the spirit meter up. It's okay.
No, let me.
Oh, good. You're here. Appreciate your presence. We're just gonna...
Bloody shadow.
There we go. That's the way to do it. Get your ass back here. Fucking little goo. Banish this shit. And then we have the double fight.
Banishers are guilty of poisoning the body politic. You portray yourselves as saviors sent to deliver us. With your dark hearts, the evil only worsens. Your witches. Witches must
New Eden, and still we fight this curse.
What more do you want from us? This just won't do.
Uh-oh.
Come on, man, get yourself together.
Nice. Oh, you fucking...
Damn you.
Come here. Yeah, you thought you could get away from me, eh, little goo boy? Come here. Gooey bastard. Oh, wrong one. That should do it. Where's that last little goo boy? Come here.
Look to me.
There he is. Finish him.
We have passed judgment. The guilty are known. Now justice is ours.
It was hidden very well. Oh, okay. So less... Does that mean it was less work than you were originally planning?
Enough. Can we please get out of here?
Sick of all the... Lots to upgrade. Good. Creations.
That was awful. This trial. It was as if Deborah wanted us to face what she had faced. But all I feel is beaten.
I feel powerless. I were always one move behind. Justice miscarried here.
Of course. That's it. I know what that was. Such spectre of injustice has a name. The mythical infamy. I've only read about them. They're so rare, most think them a myth.
Haskell's cowardice is to blame. To save his own arse, he condemned a woman he knew to be innocent.
And so a terrible ghost was born, and sickness piled on sickness. Haskell has so much to answer for.
Damn, man, we thought he was on our side too, being a demonologist and all that shit. Nah, instead he was...
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Might as well have been an part of the Inquisition.
Seems to be stuck.
Oh. cause a little bit of stickiness. Now it is unstuck.
That down there, it was. I was tense. I was impatient.
Me too. That infamy really got to us.
Years of anger coursed through me. Yet now I can't even remember why.
Me neither. This is what an infamy does. It's over now. We're here.
I said something to hurt you. I'm sorry.
I forgive you. And I hope that you forgive me too.
Aww.
How refreshing it is to the soul to be at once. Thus, one thing above all else, my friends, is true. The wicked are at odds with themselves.
Oh, good. His latest sermon. We haven't missed it.
Do we get to do big, mad, dramatic entrance? It is a big, dramatic entrance.
The Lord's promise of salvation from hell pleases them. The Lord's salvation from misery and sin here on earth does not.
Didn't see the need.
This doesn't look like salvation from misery and sin.
Off the top of my head, I don't remember if it was an option. It might have been.
The wicked pray for deliverance from the fires of hell.
I could take a look later after stream tonight and then send you a message on Discord.
Proclaim their love for their Lord,
they definitely did some adjusting of the text, the dialogue font from the original. If that's what you're kind of asking.
Their hateful iniquities.
Or if you started playing it and you see a problem with it, then.
Mr. McCraith.
Yep, that was one of the problems with the 360 version. The remaster, I think, fixed that.
Now the wicked man never questions.
I have your answers.
What? Yes, good. Perhaps we should discuss this privately, if you'll give me just a moment.
It's quite the story. You might not wish to hear it. Neither may the good people hear.
Please, this is not the time.
We want to hear the story. Let the Banishers speak.
Tell them, Red. Tell them good.
Aye. It is a story that starts with a question. A question for you, Governor. And maybe for all the good people of New Eden. If I give you a witch, will you do what you did to Deborah Comenius?
Comenius, say you? The school teacher walked with the devil and paid the appropriate price. That's the beginning of the history and also its end.
Is it, though? Now, I've learned much about Deborah Comenius and what happened to her, and it tells a very different tale.
And what story, pray you, does it tell?
It tells the story of a man, a latter-day King Solomon. When plague struck his subjects, they turned to him for guidance and protection, for they were God-fearing folk, and he was a godly king. The king turned his flock to God, but it was not enough. The plague spread on. The king, worried about his position, needed a sacrificial lamb.
You lose the run of your tongue, Mr. McCraith, and of the head to which it's fixed. There was no lamb. There was a trial, fair and lawful.
The trial was not fair. You had no proof, and you knew it.
Credible witnesses gave believable testimony, sir.
Witnesses like Gibbs, who pressured you into a guilty verdict to avoid being suspected of witchcraft yourself.
There was pressure, I'll not deny it. But I did what I did to protect the colony. It was a difficult time.
The picture of yourself that you hold in your mind is that of a great occultist.
To repel the devil, the wise and fearless man must learn the Black Spy's tricks.
Do you then consider yourself a true demonologist?
In order that a war be just, 3 things are necessary. Firstly, the authority of the sovereign. Secondly, a just cause. Thirdly, a rightful intention.
Aye, the Summa Theologiae of St. Thomas Aquinas, a classic quote from which you have conveniently omitted an important detail, to wit, a just cause is required, namely that those who are attacked should be attacked because they deserve it on account of some fault. Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the veil, past the hem, beyond the invisible? Have you ever heard of the Araloo?
What gibberish is this?
No? Your good friend Etienne Roulet did not, it seems, deign you worthy of his secrets. Never mind. You're a pompous coward, fearful of anyone different, as human as that is.
There must be a man to judge, or there is no order. A man to make the judgment, and a man to enforce it. Of all people, you know this.
I live and let live. I choose only for the dead.
I choose for the living. These people are sinners, sir, and must be led back to the light. This is my mandate, my duty.
What do you really want, Governor?
I wish only to serve. I am the trusted servant of the good people of New Eden. Without me, they're lost.
Without them, you would be lost.
Yes. Maybe I do need them. Very human of me. But these people undoubtedly need me, Mr. McCraith. And there is no one else.
Admit it. You toy with magic you don't understand.
You, sir, are jealous.
I, sir, am tired. I've done my job, fulfilled my contract, I've found the source of the curse. The poison below the well is no more, no thanks to you.
Aha! Poison it was then. The weapon of the wicked, to weaken the people's will. What was it, belladonna, hemlock, foxglove?
Betrayal. Truth unspoken, secrets and lies, wrongs basically, your wrongs. The wrongs you visited upon Deborah Comenius, the wrongs that led to her death.
She died at the hand of the body politic. She died at all our hands. Most of all, she died at her own.
She died because she would not
submit. Ads in less than 10 seconds. Sorry, I forgot to give the heads up in a minute.
It was not my plan to kill her, stupid, stubborn woman. Why did she not confess? I would have granted clemency. I would have shown her mercy.
Yeah, I gotta pause in the middle of the cutscene because I gotta hit the washroom. Thought I would get through it, but no, this cutscene's running longer than I thought. This asshole is filibustering. It's on stream in the meantime. Right back. Driving and discussing. No worries. Whoop, wrong one. Okay, let's continue his bullshit. We're ascending her, so.
You say your flock forced your hand. For the greater good, you say you indulged their bloodlust. I believe you did it. And I believe your motive. You delighted in your magical witch hunt, your trivial rituals. You thought you'd be lauded for your humility and skill. But you have neither. Now all around you crumbles. Yet still you state your claim as the rightful protector of the people of New Eden. I have found the culprit, the devil worshipper, the source of the evil that has befallen your community. Sorry, son.
You're having a laugh.
Can't be.
That don't. My son a witch? You mock us, sir. Present proof or retract your ridiculous accusation.
Now you need proof. For years, Lammy studied your precious library of the forbidden, but he outdid his father. He learned. 'Twas Lammy who taught Caleb Watson the dark ritual that brought his beloved wife back from the dead.
I was trying to help. I did nothing wrong.
No, Lord have mercy.
For shame.
The boy was always strange.
No. No, Lammy is a good boy. I won't have it.
Easy, Governor. Your son's intentions were sound, and his mistakes, grave as they were, did not poison the well.
Forgive me for swearing in the meeting house, but this is a blooming farce.
Have I ever failed you? In evil times, have we not endured? Have I not protected you?
Fooled by his own flesh. How could he be so blind?
Have faith. The Banisher has lifted the curse. Brighter days are here. I knew you were trouble. You and your lady. Look what you've done.
Don't push your luck, Haskell. I've given you a shot at redemption. It's more than you gave Deborah.
Damn you, Banisher. Paid in consideration of a curse lifted. All rights defended now and hereafter. I look forward to never seeing you again.
Don't count on it. The work's not done.
I hate this place. Rest up, then please, let's get out of here.
Fuck this place. Ew.
You're angry. Can tell.
Of course you can. Aren't you angry?
I'm more disgusted. This region is doomed. I know it in my bones.
There's no shortage of suffering around here.
Haskell saw to that when he ordered Deborah's execution. I know that we're together, and it makes us strong, but I'm still wary.
Don't lose yourself. You've done far more than I could ever have asked.
I'll do what it takes, and gladly. You need not ask it.
The closer we get to my body, to the truth about what happened here, the stronger I feel. My senses rise. It's as if I can taste the silence, smell the scent of wood smoke, feel the warmth of your body, feel Deborah's wrath. I feel it as if it were a part of me. I understand her anger. I feel her rage and can't help but relate to it. But that anger of mine, that fear, I thought when I left home, I'd left them behind.
Past is the past. You still get to choose your future. Times like this, old wounds can ache. Seems normal.
It's more than that. My past casts a growing shadow upon my heart. So much so that the sister I thought was gone for good seems to be winding her way back to me.
Your sister, Ayomide, wasn't it?
No. As a child, before I left Cuba, I had a friend. I chose to call her my sister. That night, the night I died, I dreamed of her. I dreamed of Calendre.
Did you go looking for her? Was she near him? It's not beyond the realm of possibility.
It's so far beyond the realm of possibility you wouldn't believe it. No, she wasn't there. But I heard her voice. I'd swear on it. How could that be?
The nightmare, perhaps?
I don't think so. The nightmare felt close. This felt like it came from further away. As if from a different realm of being altogether.
What did you hear her say?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think she said we were family. Never to be divided.
She's after my job. She can't have it. I'm your family now. Nothing's tearing us apart.
Death has already torn us apart.
I hate this is where we are. I hate that I'll have to say goodbye. But for now, I'll do everything in my power to catch you.
This is how we win. Thank you for being the kindest soul I've ever met.
Thank you for being the bravest.
Back. Nice. I don't like this. I don't like the offset of this. Increased damage, but increased damage taken. We have 2 points. Alright, let's run this for now. 20% damage is a... Upgrade. Oh! Upgrade it twice, why not? Fucking go! Rifle. God. Oh my god. What's holding you back, sir? Fur. I think I can actually just buy fur.
Ceridian?
What do you mean, Ceridian?
Ceridian, what's wrong?
Sorry, we're talking to a bird, right?
I don't think she can hear us. We need to go back to the swamps.
You understand that? But it's a bird.
It's Ceridian, by way of the invisible, speaking through the crow.
Pity it doesn't work both ways. Imagine having a conversation with someone far away. Can you feel it? I have goosebumps.
If I bruise the bud so the specters inside show themselves, you could shoot them. Once freed, the ivy should quickly wither.
Ah. Try this again.
Thanks for the gardening tip.
We can get to that ivy from the other side. The wards have weakened.
Ceridian's power wanes.
Nobody's home. I can feel it.
Oh there! Where could they be?
Oh. Ah, bingo.
crows. They flock to that great tree up there. There was essence tied to the altar. I've consumed it all.
That's great, I suppose. Are you alright?
Yes. I feel invigorated.
Okay, now. Crows are going toward... Here.
The Banishers are here.
Already? How unfortunate.
You called us.
Did I? I thought I had more time. In the end, it runs out for all of us. As I depart this old carcass, I leave no burning heart behind. Go or stay. To prevail, you must first set your heart at peace. When at last you face the nightmare, you must both be clear on what you want. You must.
What do you mean?
It is not for me to give you answers, only to prepare you for what awaits. Then we can all go to sleep. Seeker doesn't hate you, Rory. She's just not used to being trusted. Protect her. For me. You're too late, old mosshead, as ever. Time for peace. I forgive you, old man.
Oh, damn.
Soldiers, bring me her head.
Uh-oh.
That corpse is taking aim.
Pretty careful with my dodge. Doing a
That
fuck ton
corpse
of
is gonna
damage.
shoot.
I'm right here, you...
Die, you bastard!
I'll handle this.
Oh shit. That damage thing would be a fucking...
Take arms, soldiers, and charge!
I feel like a bloody target practice.
I'll handle this. The witch is mine!
Over my dead body, Mossad!
Nothing, child! You shall listen to your elders,
Give me that soul, baby.
Old Mosshead is no more. He'll never drink from your skull now, will he? Another ancient promise broken. But what about me?
Alright. Pause. This is really whoop. Heartfelt moment. I need to go again. Push the bits I did last time. Here's some words on stream in the meantime. Shower turn. Okay.
How do I live now? You're all I ever had, and all I'll ever have. Can I set the world on fire now? I just want to see it burn. A pity. Farewell, then.
Minute and a half on ads.
She took me in when no one else wanted me. She taught me to stand up straight.
Leave her be. For now.
Something at least. Hey, we got a whole bunch of something.
I'm tired of all this death.
Want to talk about it?
I will do. Oh, there, corrupted weeds.
Oh, where the hell is that one? Here. I'm positioned properly because I think it's all node.
I admit I'm enjoying the target practice.
Like you need it.
What's this?
What will become of Seeker now?
She'll try to make sense of her pain. Or perhaps she'll sit with it a while.
If she has regrets, she must tame them.
Grief knows no rule book.
I remember Aoife's wake. Friends and neighbours came from miles around. We stood and watched over for a day and a night. There was food and drink, song and dance. We honoured and rejoiced in the life she'd led, short as it was. I did not have a wake when my father died. Nor my mother, nor Blair or Anik. But we were running from our enemies and barely had time to bury them. It was as if their deaths hadn't happened. What if your family can never properly say goodbye? Never see your grave?
Mourning customs are social rituals. My family knows how I feel about these things. We know better. As long as my body is free of the nightmare, that is all that matters. I'll be all right.
Aye. You'll be all right. What about me? What about me when you are truly gone? Who am I without you? I never wanted to know. When I woke in that cave, I felt like I'd lost everything. I feel like I lost everything.
I'm still here.
For now. And I'm so afraid when you won't be anymore.
I'm afraid too. Afraid to leave you behind. Afraid to journey on.
I had such plans. We'd live such wonders together. I wanted more time.
So did I. But we are together now. One last great adventure.
Aye. That's something. I miss the warmth of your skin. So much.
And I yours.
But are we sure about what we're doing? Are you sure this is what you want?
We made an agreement. Are you having second thoughts?
I don't know. Maybe.
Ceridian's death has changed things for you.
Aye. But more so Seeker's grief. I could have you back. I long for it. It pains me.
Should we reconsider? It may not be too late to change our minds. But you must promise me, Red, whatever we decide, we stick to it. We cannot change our minds again.
I swear it, my love. This is it.
We may be tempted. We must not succumb.
Banishers will remain.
Banishers. To the end.
Aye, my love. To the end.
Spared by the Banishers, but his undoing complete, Mr. Fairfax Haskell must live with his sins. Their governor rode the pendulum from pinnacle to pit. The shaken faithful must turn once again to the Lord. This new quest for purity may end like the last, in injustice and misery. To whom will they listen? Can they be stopped before it's too late?
No, okay. Here. Okay. We can't make our way to Fort Jericho. Looks like it's gonna be a long...
My father would tell me stories. In the heart of the mountains lived a mystical race who desired only peace. You'll hear him now. These mystics, he said, they valued life and used gold only for their mausoleums. All creatures were accepted among them, except the men who were born to stay away, bellicose and greedy.
Let me guess, they went anyway.
Aye, being bellicose, they did. And being greedy, they went after the gold. Their mausoleums desecrated, the mystics cursed the humans and hid themselves away. They remind me of Ceridian, who would rest there.
That's unfit for us to cross.
Huh. Oh, fuck.
There's more of them.
Watch out. Spectre possession.
Oh, what do we got here? Got wool, baby. Let's go. Alright, let's go find Fort Jericho then. This is.
Mines. The mountains must be rich in ore. Looks a bit rickety.
It's built for a team. One man alone should be fine. Should be.
Won't budge.
A tangle of rope work blocks it up.
Too good to be true. Mushroom. Climb.
You can't climb, but I can get us up there.
Here we go.
I love doing that. Not a pleasant way to die.
There's a pleasant way to die, is there?
Hey, what would she know about a pleasant way to die? She got absolutely murdered by a giant demonic presence. Twink. One more.
Almost there.
This one? That's what got us there. Oh, it's like way down, eh? over there. Get there from here. Climb our way down. I don't know where angle for this one.
The lift should be freed now.
Got it. Wonder if that was an accidental skip. Okay, I'll be right back. Another round of words. In the meantime, back. Felt such snacky. Grab some chicken wings. Probably the worst food to try to stream in video games, and so I think that's after stream.
These beams look fragile. Will they hold?
Would you rather climb?
If it were up to me, I wouldn't be here to begin with. Snow. Have we climbed higher or has the weather gotten colder?
The nightmare is at work. She's likely using the weather in New Eden to further isolate its people.
Then once the curse is lifted, the snow will disappear.
I think so.
Have some of this.
Where is it? Oh. You just have like increased attack.
Time for me to shine.
Not today.
Oh. Oh, here we go.
Did you hear that?
Yes. Nearby.
Yeah. Sick.
Stay put.
Come here. Alright, now I hate eating those. Look at this. Huh.
Oh, shite.
It's stronger now. Brace yourself. Come back here! You'll get it next time. Running away, are we?
Got him.
Ugh, hate those things.
Wasn't your first. Won't be your last.
Aye, thank you. Something's here.
Hidden.
Oh, look, another elevator. Catch the rope. Not going.
This is locked from the inside.
Oh, wait. Wait. Thought we had to do something to use it, but we don't.
You've excelled of late, and you haven't crowed about it once.
Had your doubts, did you?
Don't get cocky. There's always more to learn. Key thing about a scourge?
A scourge is made of many spectres merged.
Not always. A harvester, for example, is a scourge born of a single spectre. A scourge will always seek a new physical body, often made of different materials. Very poor. Perhaps you'd prefer an easier question? On the nature of a ghost, perhaps?
Ghosts have ties, objects through which they're bound to someone living.
You are the opposite of Charles. Good at the practical, terrible at the academic.
Damn.
I hope it's enough.
You dumb. Path. Oh.
Do you hear that?
Over here.
Oh, Vardy!
Did you see that?
Let's follow it.
Piss off!
Stop that spectre before it possesses the corpse.
You're done!
Bad dog.
I think a way to pass could be up there.
To me.
If you need a breather, we can do it here.
Lost without you.
Go out, lady. Don't have the. Right, let me just do this here. All right. Need a glass of water to put all this down. All right. Climb down point. How to get up to. Down to.
Why leave me like this?
Ah, bingo.
This could be a good spot to cross.
Who there? Wait.
Where are you? Oh, there.
Go back down.
Oh, Vardy.
Whoa.
Stay hurt.
Damn, lady, you didn't have to turn into a dog and try to kill me.
Good day. My name is Rebecca Hardgrave. How may I help you? Are you the one who's attracting the wolves? Wolves? What wolves? Who are you exactly? I'm Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Do you know what that means? Banishers? That means you can speak to the living on behalf of the dead.
That's part of it, yes. Why, do you have someone in mind?
Ferdinando Miller. My Vardy. Death parted us, but my love is strong. I came back for him. I love him so. But not once has he come to see me. I must know why. There's no delicate way to ask this, I'm afraid. How did you die? We left civilization in New Eden Town for the cold desert of Fort Jericho. The path was steep and rough, and we were greatly burdened. It was hell, but we walked through it together. As we walked, I fell into a daze. I remember little after that. A pain that grew, a great, uncontrollable tremor. Fatigue, a
deathly fatigue. Fardy was at my side as ever. He held my hand, bade me sleep. When I opened my eyes, I was here, alone.
How did you meet him?
'Twas market day. I'll never forget it. It was rich, exotic, an abundance of treasures from across the known world. I saw him through the crowd. Our eyes met. I didn't know it then, but I was meeting the love of my life. I could not admit it to myself, not at first, but I had to have him. And in the end, I did.
New Eden's a big place. Where can we find him?
We were on our way to Fort Jericho. We were to open a store together. It was to be a new beginning for us both. Together. Yet he's there, alone.
If you know where he is, why not just go there?
I've tried. At first I was able to visit him in the quiet as he slept. I'd watch over him. But now, something hinders me. I cannot reach him. I must know that he is well.
We have to go now.
Find him, please.
Have a bears! Down, boy!
Take that, ghost dog. Man, the more of these side missions keep taking.
What are you thinking?
It's more of a feeling. Something's wrong.
She said he never visited. Why? Was it too painful? Or is it something else? A peaceful place. In different times.
Before the nightmare's influence, you mean?
Let's reach the fort and a fire and warm you up.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
Keep on trucking.
Trouble ahead. Spectres are attacking the fort.
Seek no ground. Not now, Emmett! Hold fire! That fellow's not dead! That lad, I can't hold your fire!
Got him.
Why do I get the feeling that we're sitting ducks?
Call on me.
Just wants to kill steal.
Hold there! None in, none out. Not living nor dead.
Name's Red McCraith. I'm obviously a banisher. Open the door there. I've business within.
Your business is, if you'll excuse my articulating the evident, not my business. I have my orders. You can't come in.
I hear you, friend. What's your name?
The name's Andrew White, and you seem a pleasant fellow. I like a Scot, me, but standing here, I'm on duty. And when I'm on duty, I'm not your friend. Listen, mate, folk in here have problems enough, and I can't be disobeying orders. Either priests or Pennington would have my guts, and I fancy neither.
Bennington knows me. He'll know I can help.
I'm sure he does. But put one dead man down, and 3 come back next day. Round here, sweet victory fast turns bitter. Bottom line is, the captain is indisposed, and I'll not add your complications to the pile. Now, you want to lend a hand? Mrs. Priest and her party are overdue. You can't miss the outpost, it looks out across the valley. If you could find her, and make sure she doesn't die, you'd surely gain her favor. And favor, as they say, opens doors.
Get in a fight and find your boss and dig her out of whatever hole she's in. All right. I can do that.
They have Spectre troubles. Let's first clear the nearby nest to relieve the fort, then deal with the missing.
How holds the fort?
How holds the fort? Precariously, that's how. Our strength dwindles, and we'll soon run out of powder. Priest took Williams and that other fella, and off they went, scavenging for supplies. They've not yet returned.
It's dangerous out there. The scavenger may easily become the carrion.
Heard any good scuttle lately?
The dead are coming, and you want to gossip. I admire your sang-froid, and that's the Lord's truth, but now, sir, is not the time.
Right. I'll likely be back.
Find our friends, Banisher. Or put them to rest.
I'll try. Soon as I take care of the Spectre's nest, I'll go looking for the outpost.
Death knocks at their gates. No wonder they won't open.
They don't have a choice. Another attack may overrun them.
The nest might be near. There's a trail to follow in the snow. More coming.
Come and get your breakfast, boys.
Oh, Lord.
Look to me.
Have a bit of this. Spectres. The fort will run out of powder.
These pests don't spring from nowhere.
They've got back up.
That's it. That's the place. Fill in the hole. Bury them all.
Oh, come on now.
I should buy the fort a little time.
Let's hope it's not too late for the famous Mrs. Priest.
Oh.
Stuck.
Looks like you're walking.
Looks like.
Damn. Never just as easy as take the elevator in this.
I wonder how many there are in the fort.
Fewer by the day, I'll wager. Still, better to be inside than out.
That was 2 ways to go the same way. Damn it.
I feel something close.
Think you could take on a ghost?
The mountain is awash with specters.
Did the foraging party really come this way?
That would explain why they haven't returned.
Fuck are they foraging? This. Gone fishing. Danger. Out of bounds. No hunting. Nor other endeavor.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Help us, please. We have a survivor. Come.
I suppose we should follow.
Aye, he said survivor. Let's hurry.
This one's not been dead long.
Let's hope he stays that way. Looks like they were taken by surprise.
An ambush.
There's more of them.
They never learn, do they?
Hurry! She's being overrun! Come on!
Who's being open out?
Still impressive.
Sebastian! I don't know how long I can keep this up.
Help is on the way.
This is not how I die.
It wasn't that kind of thing anyway. Didn't need to go quite so hard at it. On my way, just picking some things up.
My bolt is shot.
Behind you!
Think you could take on a dodge it if you can.
that parry. And
I'm fine. Stop fussing. A timely arrival. You'll be Haskell's Banishers. Thank you. Thank you both.
You can see me.
Clear as day, just as I can see. This is my husband. I am Helen Priest.
Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McGrath.
It is rare that the living can see the lingering dead.
All I know is one day I woke after 7 long years of grief, and my Sebastian was back. It was as if my prayers had at last been answered. That was enough for me.
In times of danger, I am duty-bound to protect the woman I love. You understand?
"7 years. Why come back now?"
It did not feel like 7 years. Suddenly, I felt her pain calling to me.
Divine intervention or otherwise, all that matters is that my dear Sebastian is back. Now, when I need him most.
Andrew White sent us. He thought you might be in trouble. Plainly, you needed your guardian angel.
We needed more than one. Thanks to you, we'll resupply the camp. Matthews and Williams did not die in vain.
This was a risky expedition. But Helen had no choice. If the survivors were to rely on Pennington alone, the fort would have already fallen.
I suspect that's so. Sometimes difficult choices must be made. That's courage.
All the courage in the world will be worthless if those in command won't match it.
Pennington did this while monsters relentless besieged the fort. But make no mistake, these men's deaths are on the captain's conscience. If he has one.
How so?
7 years ago, a plague came to New Eden. Pennington quarantined the sick in the mines, walled them up. They were dark times. Hard times. None knew what the morrow would bring. We all lost much. Too much. As second in command, Sebastian volunteered to stay. Walled in with the others, he held out the longest. He died a hero. And now the Forsaken are rising. They demand revenge.
Who would blame them? I watched them die. Soldiers and miners, sick and hungry, begging for help they knew would never come.
Captain Pennington has much blood on his hands.
Pennington can't have taken his decision lightly. It must have been hard on all involved.
Is it harder, to your mind, to send someone to their death than it is to do the dying?
We should get back to the fort. We will escort you.
I'm afraid I locked us in when I broke the latch.
If there's a way out, we'll find it.
Still impressive.
Impressive. You Banishers are quite something.
That's all her.
A Banisher marched with my father's infantry. Good for morale, he said.
Soldiers usually carry their ghosts with them. War is good for our business.
I take it that's how you met. I know a soldier when I see him fight.
I never worked for the army, but something like that.
We'll come back for you, my friend.
My sympathies.
this for 2 miserable powder boxes. How low has Pennington brought us?
If you didn't like him, why did you follow him?
I followed his reputation, but he's no longer the same man.
What would you do in his place?
I'm doing it. He sits behind his walls waiting for them to fall, and I'm out here fighting to live. We're fighting for our lives. The captain is in the way.
These internal conflicts are a risk for the stability of the fort.
A necessary risk for the survival of all. But I agree. This must end. You may leave the crates. I'll send someone back for them.
Yeah, the path should be quiet. We cleared the area of the Spectre's nest.
Well, that's a relief. Follow me. White! Open the gates!
Priest! What are you lot waiting for? Open the gates!
Go talk to Pennington. Make him understand, if you can.
Where can I find him?
He hides in his office. You'll find him there.
Where are the others? Williams and the other chap?
Matthews. We were ambushed. They fell.
May God have mercy on their souls.
There's ammo in the elevator. Send Shepard and Abbott to bring it back.
Now, Mr. Peabody, I shall drain the first boil. Ready?
Same sodding question every sodding time. No, I'm not damn well ready.
Excellent. Then we'll begin.
Be careful, goddammit! Careful! Ah!
I know. I know.
Are those your records?
Yes. Perhaps someday they may help someone.
You have the supplies you need?
I can treat a cough, perhaps cool a fever. Mr. Peabody needs more than calamine. But what he needs is not available, and we must accept it. My apologies. I did not wish to hush you. I just prefer to focus on one patient at a time. Welcome to the infirmary. I'm Nurse Wings. Anne, if it sets you at ease.
I'm a Banisher. Name's McCraith, but you may call me Red.
Red. A pleasure to see a friendly face, or any face at all. What can I do for you?
So, how'd you end up here? What brought you to nursing?
That, sir, is a personal question.
I'm a personable man.
That's not the same thing. I was sick as a child. Very sick. Afterwards, I swore I'd serve others when they were sick. And here I am. What about you?
I fell in love with a Banisher. One of the best. in the happiest years of my life with her.
And where are they now?
Antea died in the meeting house in New Eden Town.
Ah, that was you. I should have known. I'm so very sorry for your loss, Red. So very sorry.
Times being as they are, how come you only have the one patient?
Mr. Peabody's illness is unsightly. Fort Jericho has a history of contagion. Folk worry.
What does he have?
Not my place to say. You'll have to ask him yourself.
All right. I'll not press you. Did you not fear infection?
If I did, I would not show it.
What's the word around here?
I don't see folk much. I stay here, keep to myself.
No visitors? No other patients?
Helen Preece comes when she can. Captain Pennington would sometimes visit Mr. Peabody, but I haven't seen him in a while now.
Farewell, Nurse Wings.
Farewell, and good health, sir.
Ah. What do I have to do for that? Ferdinando's. What? Good alt. Oh, you. Go. Next thing. Then. I think they'll open it. Okay.
Captain Pennington.
No time, no way out. No hope, no way in. No time at all.
He's...
Captain Pennington, sir.
Mr. McWraith, you live.
There's work to be done.
Work? You had work. A mission. To bring one last glimmer of hope. To gladden our hearts before the pit takes us all.
You secretive bastards haven't helped.
The job is done. There's no more hope and little enough time. All that remains is the pit. Welcome to the last stand, McWraith. Welcome to the end.
I wouldn't surrender just yet, Captain. I found Helen Preece. We brought supplies.
A waste of effort on both accounts.
Hardly. We saved a life. Resupplied, you may save more.
For the sake of what? For the sake of days, a week perhaps? You've saved no one. You've prolonged the terror. The dead will come. Our throats will feel their bony fingers soon enough. The end is inevitable.
The people man the ramparts, ready to fight.
You sound like Priest. She has changed. Her return to Fort Jericho has made her impulsive, irrational, quarrelsome. I believe she did not fully grieve her husband's loss. Returning to the scene has, it seems, reopened the wound. It festers. She'll join the lieutenant soon enough. When our defences crumble at the last, the pit shall take us all.
Fair to say your tactical retreat from New Eden town has not served you.
The town was doomed to fall to the curse. We disagreed on everything. There was nothing left to do but leave. We did not know there'd be no escape. Millsmith gathered the board and the governor let the affair flock to him. We never agreed on anything in the first place.
The new Smiths are holed up in the woods, planning soon to leave for Boston.
They may leave for Boston, but the curse will follow. The curse will follow until their backs are against the wall.
I came across the governor and his flock. They're in the Harrows. The fields are in a pitiful state.
As is the rest of New Eden. Death hangs upon the wind and courses through the waters.
As the commanding officer, you must know all the local lumps and bumps.
The lumps and bumps can smooth themselves. I have other priorities.
Why did you come to New Eden, Captain? Why here?
Far from the many wars we fight, you mean? I'd shot enough Frenchmen and more than enough Indians.
Did no one come with you?
Keep to your business, son, not mine.
It's just, there's a portrait hanging on the wall. A family.
I had a wife and daughter once. I'll not entertain you with their story.
Tell me more about yourself and your career.
I did my duty and had the fortune to return alive. That's all. We who are intimate with war tell no tales.
I thought that too. I was wrong. Silence allowed my ghosts to prosper. 'Tis good to tell our stories.
If ever I do tell, I'll not be telling you, son.
How do things stand, Captain, as you see them?
Little has changed. The dead flood from the mines. We shoot them down and gain respite. Soon, the onslaught begins anew. The clock of our extinction ticks on towards the hour. We may no more defeat the dead than we may vanquish the ocean waves.
Folk have little enough hope, and you're leading them further into the darkness.
I've heard the whispers, the murmurs, the plotting from the shadows. We hold till the last. We resist, till retribution rises from the pit and drags us all to hell.
Well, that's something worth waiting for.
I fail to see the appeal of this slow agony.
How unfortunate. Because thanks to you, and the time you bought us, the agony will be all the slower.
Permission to take my leave, Captain.
And if I refuse it?
Are you trying to recruit me, Captain? Do you really think I'd take the King's shilling?
If I were to offer enough shillings, I'm sure of it. I need no new lieutenants. But if you wish, you may stay. This key unlocks the unused watchtower. You'll bill it while you're here.
There it is. Alright. Perfect. Also gonna... Goddamn. Yo, shit.
On the one hand, a captain beaten by the world. On the other, his rival, haunted and mutinous.
in a fort besieged by vengeful specters.
Behind all the shit, there's something else. Something darker.
It is another King James Bible. Oh, look. This is where we're gonna call it. A lot of progress made, continuing to make progress. I have no idea where we are in the game. I feel like we get a little bit closer to New Eden and then something else comes up and I just keep up with it. So hopefully we are getting closer to the end. But I'm just gonna keep playing this game until the end of it. After that, that's when we start our what's the word? Our run our run of. We're also gonna have to throw some stuff in between those to make sure that, because I'm definitely of the mindset where it's like I cannot be like too deep into a long form series. Like if I was to, as an example, if I was trying to play like Final Fantasy back to back to back to back to back, I would lose my goddamn mind. So what we're gonna do anyway, continue this tomorrow and then throughout the week. Yeah. Meantime, you guys have yourselves a wonderful evening. We'll see you tomorrow. More Banishers. Go Eden.